Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So guys, welcome to my new subscribers. So guys, we've all woken up to the news of the NDIS legislation changes. We didn't know what it was going to be. Guys, just something I wanted to touch on was Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane. I saw a lot of pushback, I saw a lot of town hall meetings. I didn't actually see a lot of that in my part of the world. Maybe I missed the memo. Let me know in the comments. So, guys, if you want to know where the actual changes are, guys, if you go onto the Federal Parliament's website, so the Australian Federal Parliament has its own website, there is a document that records everything that is said in Parliament, and when it becomes legislation, it's called the Hansard. So I just went into the Hansard and got a PDF copy as well. So I've skim read it today. Guys, forgive the fatigue. I had volunteering last night. So I've skim read it, and some of the things seem very harsh. Yes. Some of the things that I'm seeing are very necessary. We are recording tomorrow a long form podcast, Deb and I as well. But my thoughts are that, look, in the dark block funding days, I never would have had a package. I am absolutely grateful for it. Let me make this very, very clear. But when you get into it and you see some of the things that were allowed, tarot reading, cuddle therapy, seeing a psychic, inclusive SDA holidays. And I'm not saying SDA and respite is important, but what they were including were not exactly reasonable and necessary in supporting your goals. And also, guys, bottom line is there has to be a line in the sand as well. It was never supposed to be a catch-all for everyone with a disability. So, guys, there is community-based services out there as well. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. I'm yet to process everything. I will do, like, as Deb and I are recording a long form podcast on the changes tomorrow as well. But guys, that's the thing. It's getting back to the bare bones, reasonable and necessary as well. And guys, it is defining more politely down the line of what is a health condition and what is a disability as well. And that's the thing as well. Just wanted to address a really educated comment. Shout out to Craig, thank you, who commented on my live stream archive video that, yeah, the registration, I agree with him. The registration is a hot button topic. It is going to be quite interesting to see that play out, because who's going to register it? What powers are they going to have? Who's going to do the auditing and accreditation processes? What policies and procedures are you going to have to do? Because, look, you look across any industry, dodgy providers are going to find a way to dodgy provide. Whether that's building, whether that's electrical work, whether that's rental, like dodgy landlords. And look, I'm not saying all of these are dodgy. They are the exception, not the norm. But what I am saying is that people need to be really aware of registration and what that is going to entail, what that's going to look like as well. So guys, that's a really interesting one to look at as well. So where to from here? So guys, talk to your support coordinators, talk to your LACs, talk to your planners, talk to your plan managers, and really work on having your informal networks as well. Because something I want to retouch on, I saw over on TikTok, was a support coordinator who has a disability herself. She was saying that she got into a funding crisis. how did a support coordinator get into a funding crisis herself? This is where you have to be very wise about using your funding. She was saying that this is an example of the disability tax. She had to do a cold online order through Milk Run because in her area they don't deliver. Okay, fair enough. But my question is, there wasn't any church, any, like we've got in our part of the world, like a alternative to taxis, like it's Pam's delivery service, transport service. She'll like pick up groceries, pick up the mail, drop you off to appointments. She's not a support worker, so she won't sit there with you. But while you're at the appointment, if there's any chores that need done that as well. And this is the thing, just things about this creator just at times don't add up. And I want to acknowledge she may have got into a funding crisis, but it does not reflect well for a support coordinator with a disability to have got into a funding crisis. So that's where we're at with that one as well. So, guys, I just want to say, look, at its core, the NDIS isn't going away, but they are showing the fact we're all scared, we're all hesitant, but look, talk to your providers, see what they can do. I know there's a lot of compassionate ones that are doing pro bono support or will not cease supports. They might reduce it until your new plan comes through. Just my thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the changes. I know people are getting kicked off the scheme. I'm really sad to hear that happening. But guys, this is the gentrification of disability. There are people who may have been better off in community-based supports or to have friends or family around them or health-based supports as well. So guys, we're up to 101 subscribers. Guys, best way you can support the channel is completely free at the moment, is to subscribe. I would be absolutely grateful as well. Also, guys, I have a supporters newsletter, completely free. Just hit me up in the emails if you want me to join. If you want to join. See you guys.